What's up, everyone? Today we've got 3 stories where karma hit harder than a freight train. Let's go. My 41-min spouse, 42, and I had plans to go hiking and have dinner with friends. We made our kids 16M and 12 sandwiches for lunch and called my spouse's mom and asked to bring the kids dinner because we would be gone into the evening. We also told the kids we would be out late. We have left our kids at home alone multiple times and we fully trust them. We just wanted to make sure they had something decent instead of warming something up, hence asking Mel to bring food. Not once did we ask her to stay, nor did we expect her to. We have told her many times you can stay and watch TV due to her not having internet if she wants, but she never has to stay. My spouse and I have an amazing day with great friends, and after dinner they wanted to go back to their place to hang out more. Next thing we know, it's super late and we get a call from Mill asking where are we. We were just about to head home anyway and said we would be home soon. Flash forward to arriving home and my MIL is sitting in the living room of my house fuming. No TV on or anything. I'd love to say she was sitting in the dark, but she wasn't that dramatic. She starts getting angry at us commenting what time it is and how our 16-year-old shouldn't be up that late. Side note, we don't let him stay up that late all the time, but trying to manage a 16-year-old is hard enough as it is. 12-year-old had already called it a night and was asleep. Now I'm a little upset because I don't like being accosted in my own home and being treated like a child sneaking in. I proceed to tell her she did not have to stay, she was only supposed to grab dinner. She then tells us how disrespectful it is for not telling her where we were and why we were coming home so late. Now, if she had said this in a caring tone or even worried, this would not be a problem. This came off in a very angry tone. Even when leaving, she slammed the front door. Now today she is saying it wasn't about when we came home, but rather she was worried and we did not tell her when we were coming home or where we were. She said, "You said you were going hiking and to dinner." That statement is truth, we just went with the flow and added more onto the evening. So are we the assholes for not calling her and telling her we would be late even though we had no idea she would be staying past getting them dinner? If you thought that was satisfying, just wait. I am not the OOP is Ooze coffee shop girl too, I'm 17F. A creepy guy I work with 30s, me keeps licking me seriously. Trigger warning, go. Sexual harassment, sexual assault, mood spoiler, go. Super creepy bit positive ending, go. Original post Aug 6, 2015. Okay, this is really weird and it sounds weird, but I really don't know what to do. I've been working at a local non-chain coffee shop for 6 months. I'll call the guy I mentioned in the title Joe. Joe is higher up than me, but not a manager. He trains new employees, does inventory type stuff, and makes some of the baked goods we sell. The other day it was a really slow day. Joe, another guy that works there, 19M, and I were all talking and we got on the topic of double-jointed people. The other guy mentioned something about being able to lick your elbow, and I mentioned that you can't feel if someone licks your elbow when you're not looking. Ever since then, I've caught him attempting to lick my elbow, sometimes actually licking it. It's really weird and awkward. Joe has always been kind of awkward slow to understand social cues, but I have told him firmly every time I catch him doing it to please stop and that it makes me uncomfortable. But he still does it. I don't really know who to talk to about this, or if it's even a thing to talk about. It's awkward and uncomfortable, but it seems silly immature. But then I turn around and see a grown man crouching to lick my elbow, and I just about lose my shit. It happens every time we work together, 3+ times a day. He does it usually when no one is looking, but still, WTF. Do I go to someone about this? Do I yell at him? There is 2 co-owners, married couple, that work every now and then, but their kids are usually the ones in charge. Their kids are in their 20s, so I'm not sure if they would take this seriously or think I'm joking or something. We're loving Cummins population. Tire tell your boss now. That is sexual harassment, even if he's doing it as a joke. A grown man should really know that it is unprofessional and extremely inappropriate to lick another employee in any context. Option B, next time he does it, elbow him in the face hard. Deleted. Less nuclear option B. Visibly startle and scream. Flail if there's nothing breakable around. If you happen to knock him in the face with your arm, so be it. See we see we ah see we ah we ah we ah we ah we ah we ah we are. You startled me. Then, in a more pissed off loud voice, I've told you before that I don't like you licking me. Why are you still doing it? Gross, dude, etc. Ishtif 353 TD. Talk to whoever is in charge. If they don't do anything, threaten to sue for allowing an unsafe work environment and document everything, text conversations with Joe and the owners. Update Aug 11, 2015, 5 days later. Hello everyone. Thank you for all of your advice, however things work themselves out. Previous https and our souter www.reddit.comments reww.reddit.comments 3g www evexa creepy guy e-work with 30s me keeps. Alright, story number 3. And trust me, this one is wild. I am not the OOP is a throwaway Vagate 779 I30M it's Hemity Neventinev's online persona even though I love her. Trigger warning. Oh, social media addiction. Original post Jan 13, 2016. I love my GF. We have been together for about 8 months and we have a great relationship, blah blah blah, but her online social media personality is just unbearable. If you Google list of most annoying social media habits, she pretty much does every single one. She is a rampant social media oversharer. Her Snapchat documents every remotely interesting thing that happens to her every day, from pictures of her breakfast, to mirror selfies, to funny stories about her day. At night, after being apart for 12 hours, she will begin to tell me about her day, and I find myself saying repeatedly, yeah, I saw that on Snapchat, Facebook, see Instagram already. Every even remotely interesting thing that happens to her I find out about through social media. Her Facebook is full of rants detailing the ups and downs of her mood or humble brags about all the good deeds she has done, while her Instagram is all pictures of herself. She is the definition of a social media attention seeker. Between FB, Instagram, Snapchat, and her blog, she probably posts 20 times a day. My friends and family who meet her in person all say she is sweet, kind, and funny, but once they start following her social media accounts, they all say she seems kind of irritating and vain. In the beginning, I tried to just accept her online persona to each their own or something, but is it becoming increasingly a point of contention? If I only knew her from her online personality, I frankly wouldn't like her, but I know she isn't actually like that. I think she is just insecure and likes the attention, because in person, she is actually a very sweet person. The other interesting thing is that she has not always been like this. In the beginning of our relationship, she had no Snapchat, no Instagram, and barely posted to Facebook. This all started rather suddenly 4 months into the relationship, and I don't know to stop hating it. I don't know how to explain to her that her social media postings make her appear cocky, vain, rude, selfish, and I don't think mesh with her own impression of how she is. Additionally, I find that her constant social media life updates have taken away my feeling of significance in her life. I feel like any people who follow her accounts now know about as much about her life as I do. I've tried to bring up this subject with her recently, and I find her becoming very defensive about it. I don't want to sound like I'm trying to control her, which I think is how it sounds. She wants me to just accept this as part of her. She says it's just social media, it's not that serious, and she doesn't know why I'm making such a big deal of it. And maybe she is right, but I don't know how to get over this. R11 comments, not toasted strudel. Stop following her social media accounts. OOP, I'm not sure if that's the best or worst advice ever, but I like it either way. Sujeta Music. It's excellent advice. Tell her that you feel like you're living in a constant spoiler alert, and you want to hear about her day when she tells you about it instead of on social media. Mog next, she'll start complaining that you're not liking her posts. OOP, that's happened already. OOP adds how it's affecting her professional life, and that's all for today. If you enjoyed these stories, smash that like button and subscribe for more. Drop a comment telling me which story was your favorite. I'll see you in the next one.